Hi there. So nice to see you again. It's been a while since we've done a guided meditation together, and I'm so excited to get into this today and escape to another world. Today I have a very special tea that I wanted you to try if you're up to it, if you feel like some tea. Great. It's actually, before I get the tea going, let me just get the candles going. Because I've got to make a nice, relaxing atmosphere. Okay. Got my same old matches. One. So I've got some tea for you first, and I've also got the pillow mist spray, which I will spray around you once you've had your tea. The tea that I have today is a very special tea because it is made by my sister Sam, who is a naturopath and tea maker, herbal tea maker. So I thought I would give some for you to try, and this is her logo on the front. Hand blended organic teas, herbal tonics, naturopathic services, Samantha Hazelwood, naturopath and herbalist. And her company is Witch Hazel Herbal Apothecary. And if you like this tea, you can order it on her website, witchhazelherbal.com. Gotta promote your family, and especially when it's a product that I love. So anyway, let me get this sorted for you. So I have this tea cup here, which my lovely friend Anne gave to me. So this is what the tea looks like. And grab a spoon and put some into this filter here. Do one more. So I'm really proud of my sister for getting her business up and running, because she's so passionate about natural health and medicine. And they taste pretty good as well. Smell that. Yeah, just mix that around a little bit. And I'll put that down here so you can just sip on it in a minute when it's infused. When it's brewed. Okay. I will leave this down here for you. And we will get into our meditation. Oh. But first, the pillow mist. I love the sound of glass bottles. Okay, so this isn't a face spray, so I won't spray it on your face, but I'll just spray it around you. Okay. So maybe close your eyes just in case. I'm gonna spray it over this way. Would you like a blanket? Sorry, I didn't even offer you one. Sure, I'll get one for you. I might get one as well. Okay. Hold that thought. Alright, so today I will give you the special blanket, which is really warm. It's one of my favorites. So just wrap that around you. And you can snuggle in and get comfortable. I'm gonna have this one. It's more of a scarf. Okay. Alright. So, all you need to do is lie there or sit there or however you want to position yourself and just follow my voice. So, no rules in these meditations, and just let the mind go wherever it wants to go. Sometimes you'll be thinking about other things, and that's perfectly normal. Okay, so just closing your eyes. Gonna start how we normally start, by just becoming aware of our breath. Something that we just seem to forget about until we make a conscious effort to think about it. So just closing your eyes. Try breathing through the nose and out at the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In and out. Okay. Just lying there, the eyes closed. focusing on your breath, there's a warm ray of light coming towards your body. It's gonna soothe and heal you in any way which you need. It's coming closer. And then it hits the tip of your toes. And it's so warm. And it feels so nice. It's like the sun, but it doesn't burn. It's moving up your toes into your foot, up your ankles, relaxing all the muscles and the nerves, moving up through your calves, into your knees, into your thighs, into your fingers. Warmth and comfort and regeneration of your cells. Up into your wrists, your forearms, up into your groin and pelvic area, buttocks, lower back, stomach, to your biceps, your elbows, biceps, your chest, your back, your spine. All the nerves are relaxing and all the tension is bubbling to the surface. Moving up into your shoulders. Breathe out any tension with this beautiful warm light. Moving up into your neck and into your skull, your face just relaxes. This healing light moving up into crown of your head. That light has completely made you feel heavy and relaxed. Not a care in the world. You're in safe hands. Just lying there. Just want you to imagine that you're floating up and out of your body. Rise up and out and you look down on the vessel that you've chosen to live in this life. And although none of us have perfect bodies, let's just take a moment to admire it from afar and see how beautiful it is. We float further and further up, out of the room, building that you're in, and out, up into the sky, up into the world, out of the world, into the universe. We can see the world from afar. And then we come back down gently, floating down down until you land into a big, vast paddock, and you don't know what time or place you're in. All you can see is grass, fields. You can smell the mud, the grass, the fresh air. Off in the distance there's some cows. You can faintly hear them mooing in the background. You aren't sure of which way to go. You're sort of in the middle of nowhere. So you start walking. You're just sort of going with your instinct here. You're not really overthinking it. You start walking and you see off in the distance a little country house, and there's smoke coming out of the chimney, and you think maybe that you'll find some answers here. So off you go. You approach the big country house. You walk up the steps and knock on the door. At first, no one comes to the door, but you think that there must be someone home because the chimney's smoking. As you begin to turn around and leave, you hear footsteps coming to the door. The door opens and there's a little old lady with long red wavy hair. She looks at you as if she knows you, and you feel like you've met her before, but you can't think where. Maybe it was in a dream. She invites you in, has you to sit down, and she brings out some hot tea and a scone for you to eat, which she baked herself. The fire, sitting by the fire, you feel like you've come home. She asks you where you're heading to next, and you don't know how to answer that. You thought she might have the answer. And then you realize that as much as you feel good and comforted here, you can't stay because you need to keep moving forward. She gives you a big hug and tells you to keep following your instincts, keep following your feelings. Try not to stay too long up in your head. Just keep moving forward. So out you go, out of the cottage, the country house, and back out into the field. Keep walking, following your internal compass. You have no idea of what you want to find. Maybe you do, but you don't realize it yet. Keep walking, and you see that you're coming up to a big line of trees in the forest. You're unsure about entering it because you don't know what could be in there. But you know that you can't go backwards, and something is drawing you into the forest. You make your way in. You start to run. You start to get a little scared. As you're running, you trip and you fall into a stream. The water's cold. It makes you feel even worse. You're out in the middle of nowhere and you're wet. You feel lost. But then the sun starts to shine through the trees. That warm beam of light hits your body again, warms you up, and it dries you, and you feel so safe and warm. You realize this beautiful moment. You realize that you have the strength to move through this forest that you're so unsure about, and feels dark and lonely, and everything feels like it's wrong, or you're confused. Then this little moment happens and you realize that you're gonna be okay. So you get yourself up, you keep moving forward. Keep walking, and something lands on your shoulder. You think it's an insect or a bug or something, a fly, dragonfly. You quickly flick it off. Turn around and you realize that it wasn't an insect. A tiny little fairy. And you can't believe what you're seeing. It's what looks like a little man wearing blue pants and a crown, and he's got wings, and you just flicked him off your shoulder. All of a sudden you do feel like you're in a dream. You turn to the fairy that you flicked off and you say, "Can you help me find the way out of here?" The fairy says, "Next time, don't be so quick to judge what could have helped you." And he flies away, and you think, you feel bad. You think, maybe that person could have helped me, but I jumped too quickly and pushed them away. Keep walking, and then start to see some light coming through the trees. Start to feel like anything's possible and that there is some sort of magic in the air. You were a bit of a cynic before, but now you've seen fairies and they've talked to you. maybe next time a bug lands on you, you'll look at it before you flick it away. Your perspective is changing a little bit. And as you walk closer to the light coming through the trees, you start to feel, see, hear your senses become stronger. You can smell the salty air. And then you realize that you are coming to the point that you wanted to find. You come out and you're on the edge of a cliff. And down below you see a lighthouse on a peninsula. And you realize that that's what you've been looking for. A lighthouse. Make your way down the cliff, down the side, down onto the rocks. As you're going, you cut your foot on a rock, on a shell. It hurts. You see a bit of blood, but you feel exhilarated. You feel alive. Your blood reminds you that you're living. You've got places to go and things to do. Get to the lighthouse and you approach the door and you run in, excited, and inside the sunlight comes down through the top down to the bottom, casting a strong beam onto you. See all the dust lift in the air, float around you. And at the top, the fairy flies down, the same fairy from the forest. You say to him, I think this is what I've been looking for. And the fairy says, you already found what you were looking for before you got here. The destination is just a reminder of that, a place to reflect on the journey. And then for a minute you think, well, now that I'm here, what do I do? And then you realize that the whole point was the adventure, the things you realized about yourself. And now that you've found this new confidence in yourself, you can shine the light on others and help others, because part of you is fulfilled in knowing that you have depth, capability, strength, and that you have a capacity to help as well. Little things along the way have helped you. Comforts, people, nature, lessons, and you now know where you need to go. Start to float up through the lighthouse, out of the top window, up, higher and higher, and you're looking down. The fairy follows you for a minute. Look down and see the water and the peninsula, lighthouse, the forest. And then you see the little country house. You feel like you can just see the old lady standing outside waving at you. Float up, higher, out of the world, into the universe. Feel safe, warm, inspired, excited, rested and regenerated. Tomorrow you're going to wake up with a fresh burst of life and energy.